Sanbonani guys, welcome back to yet another video, and we are talking about the trailer of Izingane Zesthembu for the upcoming episode, you guys. And we know that Vuyokazi had alerted Umpino that, listen, I am bringing a friend along, and I felt that I needed to bring a friend along so that I don't put you guys in an awkward position, and so that, like, I'm gonna bring a person who knows very well about the situation that I'm in. Nompumelelo. Now, you guys, the friend looks like she has finally arrived. Her name is Vicki. Vicky has finally arrived, looking all cute there. And one of the scenes we see is a conversation she's having with Umpumelelo. And I'm just like, man, that mindset, you better throw it in the dustbin, because there's no way you, like, no. So it looks like they're on a boat, cruise on a boat, or I don't really know. We'll see on the next upcoming episode. But it's Ne and her friend sitting on the one side. On the other side, it's Umpumelelo and Vuyokazi's friend Vicki. And in the trailer, Vicky's seen saying something, and she says to Umpumelelo, your kids will be raised by another man. And Umpumelelo, in his diary session, responds and says that's the mindset that Uviki has clearly brought with her. Now, I'm just like, ma'am, is that a threat? Or like, what? Like, what? Like, what is that? Your kids will be raised by another man. I feel like the statement is just so uncalled for, you guys, because I don't recall any time where Umpumelelo said that he's not gonna support his kids, or that he did not want to support his kids, or he did not want to raise his kids, or them Selegus were not gonna raise his kids. I really don't get it. Now, I know maybe in her mind, I probably can, like, I see where she probably is coming from, but I'm just like, no. Maybe she's trying to say, because you don't want to marry Vuyokazi, she's gonna move on, and obviously when she moves on, the new guy that's gonna be in her life is gonna kind of like have to step up and play a father role. But even if he does, that's not going to eliminate Umpumelelo's position in his children's lives. So for me, it very much sounds like a threat. It's almost, Vicky saying to Umpumelelo, if you wanna be known as a father in your children's life, marry Vuyokazi. And I'm like, guys, if we are going to be going into relationships, or staying into relationships, or going into marriage with that mindset, we are in trouble. Because what then happens when the kids grow up? What then happens if the kids grow up? You can't want to center a relationship based on, wanting to be a present father. There's many people who have stayed in relationships because of the sake of the kids. But guys, the kids grow up. Not only that, your kids will be the best version of themselves as long as you are the best version of yourself. So if you're in a relationship where you are not the best version of yourself, where the setup of the relationship is just making you stress and making you to be someone you're not, what's the point? Because it ends up harming the kids. So to say your kids will be raised by another man, like, based on what? Like, that is just, I feel like it's just such yeah, like, nah, I don't like that mindset. And you know what? Maybe, like, no, girl. Mm-mm. And now I'm starting to be concerned that if you can say this to Umpumelelo, who is not your friend, by the way, what are you saying into Vuyokazi's ears? Like, what type of advice, like, are you giving her? Like, why did you even come on the strip? You're not there for Vuyokazi. All of a sudden now you're busy uttering your kids will be raised by another man. Like, aibo, see, like, you no ways. You know one thing, guys, I believe that it's important that your friends, Your friends must know your business, right? And your friends must know your man, but your friends must have what is this? They must have a limit. They must have a limit. There's no way someone's gonna go and speak to my man or even an ex in that way. Like, no, you must know your position, and there needs to be, at the end of the day, that is Vuyokazi's baby daddy, and there needs to be like some sort of like boundary. Because I feel like if Vuyokazi's parents, her mother and her aunts, could not get through to Mpumelelo, if his own parents could not get through to him to make him marry Vuyokazi as first wife, who is the friend for her to even utter like such things like, nah, I don't appreciate that. And quite frankly, I don't appreciate that type of thinking. Yeah, I don't appreciate that type of thinking. I feel like women who reason like that are the type of woman who will use a child to fight a guy, who will withhold a guy seeing the child just to get back at him, just to spite him. Nah. No, 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 guys. Tell me what you thought or what you think about this, you guys, because I'm just like, there's no way. Anyway, please do make sure you like the video. Please do subscribe. It is absolutely for free of charge, and I'll see you in the next one.